Hey, Cornbread review off the bat, bro. You might not like my review then, man. Yeah, so all in all, man, I ended up coming up 2.5 out of 5. Two of them things. Yo. 5 out of 5 cornbreads for the cornbread review. What you think?
Yo, welcome back, Cornbread Movie Review family. We are back with another episode of a movie review. Come on, man. I told you I'm not playing. Every week, you're going to get a new episode, especially movies. You know, that's what I love to do. That's what you're here for. So, let's take care of everything else. Make sure you like, subscribe the video. Even though you subscribe, I tell people all the time, just because you subscribe don't mean you got notifications on. Make sure you turn that on. It's a bell right there by the subscription so that every time I drop a new episode, you guys get it. All right? First things first. So the movie we here to talk about today, this is a goodie, man. This is a real good one. This is a hidden gem. The movie is Fatherhood. Have y'all heard of that? I know y'all did maybe a little bit, but the movie's Fatherhood. It's on Netflix right now. It is PG-13, so all ages can see it. That's my opinion. I don't think you got to be 13 to see this. And it's about an hour and 45 minutes. So I think you guys are going to love this one, man. So the movie is Fatherhood. If you're new to the channel, I do my episodes in 5 different categories. First category, acting. Next, cinematography. Third, storytelling. Fourth, did I get what I bought? Meaning, if it was a comedy, is it funny? If it's a scary movie, is it scary? So what did I purchase? Did I get what I wanted? And then is it a must-see? So first category, acting. Who's in this movie? Kevin Hart, man. Disclaimer. Damn near any movie Kevin Hart's in, I don't like how he acts, man. He's always a victim or getting bullied or, I don't know, always whining. I really do not like him as an actor. Personally, I love the guy, but acting, I could find somebody else better. But in this movie, he was none of that. I think he played this role to the T. I don't know if he's getting better as an actor or if this role was specifically made for him, but kudos to him. He stepped it up. He stepped it up on this, man. He really knocked it out the park with this one, man. So he was dealing with some trauma and just overcoming this situation that he asked for, but he didn't think he was going to do by himself, right? So I think he captured all of those emotions. So good job from him. Little Rail's also in this. He brings more of the comedy. Kevin Hart wasn't, that funny. He wasn't brought in this for the comic relief. I think Little Rail was. So Little Rail, kudos to him. Shout outs to him. He plays the clueless guy, but I'm single, but I'm still supporting type of role. So it's pretty funny. We all know at least a couple guys out there like that. Maybe some females are like that as well. But he did a great job. And the star of the show, man, I don't know where they be finding these kids, man. Melody Hurd, bro. Beast. Star of the show to me. She plays a 6 or 7 year old kindergarten, so that's like 5 or 6 daughter, and she kills the role. Every aspect what they need her to do, she knocks it out the park, man. So overall, this movie had some great actors in it, but they worked well together, and like I said, the roles were tailor-made for these individuals, man. So they let the comic relief also write in some of the comics, some of the verbiage, and I really enjoyed that, but they also stayed true to their character. So overall, in this category, it gets a 4.5 from me, man. I really enjoyed the acting in this movie. All right. Next category, cinematography. I had a couple issues with the cinematography, man. It wasn't that many locations that they filmed at. That's not a end-all, be-all, but, variety's good, right? I don't even know where this was filmed, unless the listeners out there, y'all could tell me right in the description where this was filmed, but they kept saying, I'm going back home, or home is Minnesota. So that was some good reference points. But at the end of the day, I still don't know where this movie was filmed. So Minnesota. Another thing, y'all got to get this right. He had a kid. The baby looked like he was damn near 8 months when he was born and holding him. Like, come on, man, that was a big-ass baby, bro. So I know y'all could do a little bit better in that aspect. I don't know, maybe month-old babies weren't for sale, I guess, during this time, or maybe COVID or something like that. But just a little knock. There's no action scenes, no speed scenes that you guys are used to. I couldn't really find the budget either on how much they had to work with to add more, I guess, locations or special effects or whatever. It really didn't call for it, but it could have been needed in a couple areas. And transitions, they weren't that creative. It was just very average. So cinematography overall gets a 3 out of 5 for me. I think that was the only part that they lacked and that could have enhanced the movie a little bit better. But once again, that's only one category, man. So 3 out of 5 in cinematography. Next category, storytelling. So if you've seen the trailer, you know that Kevin Hart's a single father. So basically the first 5 or 10 minutes, the mom is there, has the kid, and then she passes away, right? So very unexpected. I think this movie captures a lot of loss, a lot of, I would even say triumph, a lot of confusion, a lot of unknown questions. So like I said, that's not a spoiler. What I just said, it's the first 5 or 10 minutes, and it's in the trailer. So you guys should still watch that. Great storytelling. Like I said, it was very creative how they did it. Did a little current, then went back to the past, and then they sped up the timeline too. So great job in that. I'm really glad they showed me being a parent as well. I'm really glad that they showed the working aspect of being a parent. You know, it's not just a stay-at-home mom or a stay-at-home dad, but a person trying to exceed in his profession, but also succeed in working as well, and as a parent. So those are tough things to juggle. So I'm glad that they captured different scenes and him dealing with those things. Also, the one thing that was real extreme is Kevin Hart played the I can't do anything type of role. So he put more of that stress, or more of those people who think that, oh yeah, men can't do this. He's the worst character portrayed as that, because he couldn't do anything, right? So you know, people out there, raise your daughters and your sons the same, man, or at least close, so that, you know, if they're ever in this situation, they know how to take care of themselves and maybe somebody else. So I really enjoyed that. Me, I'm the oldest of 7 kids, man, so a little bit about me. So I had a little bit of practice when I had to raise my son, but I think just being prepared instead of just having a kid and then there you go, you know. So you guys just get people prepared out there for the future, you know. It's a they say kids are do-overs, right? So get prepared for that. So I really think that this show captured that you need a team to raise a child. You know, male or female, doesn't matter. I think if this movie had to do with a male raising a male in America, you know, you still need a team to do that. So great job to the writers out there for this movie. Storytelling, I give it a 5 out of 5, man. I don't see too many things what I would have improved on capturing this timeline of this family through their journey. So good job for me. Storytelling, 5 out of 5. Did I get what I bought? Once again, the show is on Netflix. Netflix is about $8.99, $10.99, depending on the package that you get. Going into it, I think this movie was released on Father's Day, so I was excited to see it. I knew what I was getting into. I would like to know if the same sentiments and the same emotion would have came out if Kevin Hart was raising a son, but the daughter, you always get more, you know, heartstrings pulled, especially with a mother passing away too than a father, right? So the story might be a little bit different, but I just wonder if that's more emotional. But once again, this movie came out on Father's Day. I think this was a great watch for Father's Day, but let alone just a great teaching tool for males and females who are doing it by themselves, or just prepare you for for if you are expecting. So did I get what I bought? 4.5 out of 5, man. I went into it expecting a good Father's Day feel, a good Father's Day movie, and that's exactly what I got. So I really enjoyed that. And is it a must see? Come on, man. They in this movie they put a lot of baby tips in here on how to navigate being a parent, man. It's a lot of hidden gems. You can see where people mess up. I learn from people when they mess up, right? I want to know your failures so I don't make the same mistake. I don't have to see the successes. I just want to make sure I don't make those same pitfalls. So there's a lot of pitfalls in this movie, so it's a lot of hidden gems that you can learn from this movie. Also, it's an emotional roller coaster, man. You're dealing with loss, dealing with confusion, and then you're dealing with love. You're dealing with triumph. You're dealing with family dynamics, especially with mothers-in-laws and fathers-in-laws, and then your side of the family and friends and everybody being on different wavelengths in their life at that specific time. So great job on that. And it has you thinking about a lot of things, about if you have another kid, would you do something different, the same? So let me know in the descriptions, what you guys thought of this movie. But the movie is Fatherhood. Was it a must-see? I said 5 out of 5. So overall, Cornbread movie review, this movie gets 4.5 out of 5 for me, man. I don't give out the 4.5s, definitely the 5s overall lightly. So I highly recommend going to watch this movie. I know Father's Day's passed, but it doesn't matter. Go watch it. All right? Now, go out, check out my 2021 Cornbread movie reviews. Like I said, we put out an episode every week. So I know y'all, I've been getting some great feedback on things I need to do a little bit better, some movie reviews. So keep them coming. I appreciate y'all. But this is the segment this is the forgotten segment. Come on, man. I'm always going to bring a movie that you guys need to watch now. I'm not going to give y'all no BS, man. So maybe you've never heard of this movie. Maybe you have and never got to watching it, or this is the first time, or you've seen it, or you need to go watch it again. So the movie today that we're talking about is Tully. Yes, Tully. This movie came out in 2018. It's a comedy drama, more of a drama than comedy, but that's what they have it labeled as. Now, this deals with the mother's perspective of raising kids and being in a midlife crisis and trying to explore, is there something out there more than just raising a kid? So once again, this movie deals with female depression, or I would just say depression, period. But this is the female perspective of that. Like I said, I gave y'all Fatherhood, which is the male perspective. This is the female. Who's in this movie? Charlize Theron. Come on, man. She's a beast in almost any movie that she does, man. So the acting's going to be A to A1 with her. And also Mark Duplass. So he's pretty funny. He brings more of the comedy aspect to this. But hidden gem for this movie, Tully. Make sure you go watch it. Make sure you like my video and subscribe again. And I'm back with another Cornbread movie review every week, man. So I love y'all. I'll holler at y'all again. Peace.